What's going on, guys? King Strats here, back in the video on the channel, and today we went to Domino's. Domino's dropped some loaded tots in 3 different flavors, so we got them all and we're gonna try every single one of them and see if they have a great flavor or if any of them are worth it. We also got a, in case they're mid, emergency pizza. They're all $6.99 a piece on theirs 2 for $6.99 plus option they have. All Domino's have it. It's a nationwide thing, so you can get anything for $6.99 on that list. The tots are on the list. Also a medium 2-topping pizza on the list, so that is what we got today. We're gonna rank all these, we're gonna see which ones are good, and we'll see if it is worth the money. So let's get into this. Drop a thumbs up. You guys already know if anything new comes out, and new stuff has been dropping like crazy. So I've been eating this kind of stuff for like the last 2 weeks. There's also one more I have to get tomorrow, but we'll get to that, of course. And these are the loaded bacon tots. Look at that. That don't look half bad. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Does it look $6.99? But doesn't look half bad. So let's move this pizza out of the way real quick so we can get all of these in here. See what else we got. These are the, I believe, Philly cheesesteak. So they've got peppers, onions, and their cheesesteak, right? Yeah, it's got their cheesesteak on there as well, on top of some cheese, loaded tots. That's not bad at all. Just move this, do this. And got one more. I think these are just the cheese. Now, I don't know. Maybe they're supposed to come with like some kind of topping or, you know, something, because I know there's going to need some ranch or something like that. You can't just eat some tots by itself, but these are the cheese ones as well, right here. So I'm going to see if these are any good. Let's move this one right here. Look at that. Slide right over like somebody in your DMs. What's good? Also got, and in case they're mid-emergency pizza, like I said, I got something a little different. So I got a thin crust. I'm not trying to go crazy eating like, you know, heavy pizza right now. But I got salami and roasted red peppers. Never had their salami, but I saw it on there. And I was like, you know what, let me give this a try. So that is the other pizza right there, the thin crust. I don't want to go to heavy crust. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go too crazy with all this stuff. So I had to make a little bit of adjustments and whatever you have. Boom. So there it is. We got our pizza, we got our tots, we're gonna try them. They didn't give me utensils, so I gotta go, and I'm gonna grab some ranch or something like that. All right, so we have the cheddar bacon tots first. This comes with garlic parm as well as some, they call it a cheddar blend and bacon. So let's see what this is. Okay, a little soggy, but so there it is. Let's see what these are hitting for. Not as rich, but it is pretty good. I mean, there's nothing too crazy about it, you know, you get what you expect. What really makes this have kind of a different vibe, though, is the fact they added garlic parm to it, which kind of comes off just a little salty. Bacon salty, cheddar salty, garlic parm, you know, is mad salty. So, they do have a nice taste, though, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I didn't like their garlic parm on the wings, but it works on the tots. So last time I show it to you, I promise. They are pretty good. I definitely could see myself not being able to eat too much of it, though, because of the amount of richness, saltiness that it has to it as well. But, see, you get some from the middle. See if you got not much of a cheese pull. At all. Maybe with, like, ketchup, it would help cut through some of that, but this is something that I would share. Right now, I'm looking at this like it's a good side dish. It wasn't something that I would order by itself. Maybe if I got a pizza, one of my friends got a pizza, and we got like a tots as a side instead of wings or something like that. Because Domino's wings are, if I'm being honest, but I like, let me see this little burnt piece right here. They're not amazing, but they are pretty good. I could see myself getting it again. I think the Philly cheesesteak I might like more. Also, I would like if I had the ability to customize this, because Philly cheesesteak with bacon, or I might take the garlic parm off of this and maybe like dip it on the side or something like that. But I was going to dip these in ranch. I got a bottle of ranch over here, but I really wouldn't, because, you know what, try it anyway. Like, why not, right? A little bit of. So there we go. Alright, a little bit of the ranch. Yeah, it's too much of the ranch. Overall, like I said, they're okay, but they're not great because of the garlic parm being kind of too much. A little bit of overkill. So I would give these a 6. Still good, but I wouldn't eat these alone. Next up, they call these the melty 3-cheese loaded tots. Correct. Alfredo sauce again. Okay, so these have Alfredo sauce. 2 of them have Alfredo sauce on them. It just seems like very, like, this is like something I would make when I was like drinking. And like I went to college and I was drinking in college and I was like late at night. Like, yo, make these tots. That's what it feels like though. These are better though. I think they should have used Alfredo on that one too. The garlic parm is nice, but it's overkill. It's just too heavy. This one has a little bit milder of a flavor. So if you add like bacon to this one, I feel like they just missed on the flavors. But the tots were a good idea. I like tots, like Napoleon Dynamite. Try some of the ranch. That works. I expected those to be my favorite. And I have a feeling they're going to be my least favorite. This just... I feel like they're missing the boat on one thing. I feel like all their toppings are interchangeable. If you order it, maybe if you asked in person and said, can you do this? But I tried to get it as is. And you asked them, hey, can I do like tots with XYZ on it? I think it would be a little bit better with the customization. I feel like it wouldn't be much for them to do it either, because all their toppings are in the same place. So, these, the tots are still crispy too, which is good. There's not a lot going on in them, but I'm not expecting a lot from Domino's, right? For $6.99, it's an okay deal. Most of the things are $6.99, but this was $6.99. Therein lies the problem. So, somewhere on the fence. I look at tots as a side dish, and these have entree prices for Domino's. So, price to performance ratio, a little overpriced. As far as the flavor, and these, I would eat these again. I mean, they're cheese and tots. You're not going to go wrong with that. So, these ones get a 7.5. There's nothing special about them, but they're definitely good. It just seems like a late night drunk guy making this. But good. And last we got the Philly cheesesteak loaded tots. It's the same exact start as this one, so it has the Alfredo, the cheddar cheese bun. The only difference is there's peppers on here as well as their Philly cheesesteak. It's more like Maine cheesesteak. No disrespect to people from Maine. But let me make sure I get some Philly cheesesteak on here and get a pepper. So here we go. These are the best ones. Still doesn't mean they're elite, just being honest, but they are the best ones in my opinion. Just having the Alfredo and the cheese blend, it starts off, it's very mild, it's not as salty as the garlic parm, and then you get a little bit of the salt that comes from the actual cheesesteak pieces. This one would go well with some ranch. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I put fries on everything, got a whole bottle of ranch. I look at this and I go, I would put this on a sandwich. I would make a Philly cheesesteak loaded tater tot sandwich. I know they got bread in there, but we can do this. But a little bit of the peppers and the onions kind of gives you that vibe. If you like their Philly cheesesteak pizza, which is okay, I think these are better than the actual pizza. The beef just adds a little bit of something to it that's missing from the other two, and it feels a little bit more like a meal than the other ones. Of the three, this is the one I would 100% order again. But with that being said, if I'm being 100% honest, which I always have to be, this is something that I wouldn't go out of my way to get. But if I was going to Domino's and somebody said, yo, let's do the $6.99, one of these with this and maybe like a dessert for 20 bucks, $18, no, $21, I'm sorry. You got yourself a slight little W on a Domino scale. So, on a Domino's scale, these, shouldn't say Domino's, on a fast food pizza chain scale, these are not a must get, which would put you up in the 9s. They're not a, oh, you gotta try this, which would put you up in the 8s, but they're not at much lower than that. They're almost on the cusp of that, but I think they're worth a try at least once if you're going to Domino's. So, I would give these a 7.8. And let's try the pizza, why not? So we got ourselves a thin crust. I like Domino's thin crust. I like getting thin crust. I ordered salami, there I can see it on here, and roasted red on a thin crust. Oh, it's like under the cheese. Is that always how salami comes? I feel like it's supposed to be on the top, isn't it? I almost thought they forgot it. But I like the roasted red on their pizza. Not everybody has roasted red peppers, and they do. And personally, I feel like it's an underrated pizza topping. When you're getting something that is like salty Italian style, roasted red goes popular on like Italian sandwiches, like a prosciutto or something like that. And salami gives me that same kind of vibe. That's why I wanted to try it. This is something I would get again. And if I wanted to take an extra step, I would do what I do to most Domino's pizza. I put pineapple on it. I said this before, but pineapple for me, on pizza chain pizza, works. From real pizzas, I can't do it. I don't think I've ever gone to a real pizzeria. When I say real, I mean like the mom and pops, the places around here, and gotten a pineapple on a pizza, or like a Hawaiian or anything. I don't think I've ever done it. Maybe I should try that. I feel like it's ruining the pizza. But not with this, because like, you know. But I like their thin crust. And I like this pizza. One of the better ones that I've gotten when ordering Domino's. Believe it or not. This is going to sound crazy. But I had to rank all the pizza chains for just their pizza. And I still like it. I think Domino's is last for their pizza. Their sides are better than a lot of places. Man, it's not like it's a bad pizza, but I don't know why. Why not? Why not? Don't look at me. Actually, where else are you gonna look? Look at me. They should put this on a pizza to begin with, like a loaded tater tot pizza. You know, I feel like they could do so much and they just don't. That's good. I would eat this. Salami, red peppers, the Philly cheesesteak beef, a little bit of Alfredo on top of the... Can we collab? Can we do something? All the stuff is in the store already. Like, we can do this, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like they just, you know, start letting people pick pizza. Not good, man. I'm gonna try the bacon next. Yeah. Bacon might work on this because it's got a little bit to cut through that red pepper, like I said. Might cut through some of that saltiness and the richness. Because garlic parm on pizza, I don't like it as a base, but I do like it as a topping. Alright, let's see. Nah, that didn't work. It's okay. It's not great though. Listen. It's not bad. The pizza alone, I would give it an 8. With the tots, I'd give it an 8.5, and it would probably give it like an 8.2 with the bacon one. Why not? Let's try them all, right? Alright. Let's see. Yep. That's also didn't do much work. It's the bacon, or the Philly cheesesteak and the peppers that did something to it. So, if you're gonna get any of these, I would get these two. The bacon one's just a little too rich for me, but you might like them. Are they worth the money? Almost, not entirely. Are they worth a try? Yes, but $7, I'm still gonna opt for the pizza. I feel like they shoot themselves in the foot with that price point because this is a great price point for a pizza. 2 toppings, $7 W. But all your sides being the same price, it's like they try to get you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'd rather just get 2 pizzas. And I feel the same with most of the chain restaurants, that their sides should be either cheaper. No, it should just be cheaper. There is no either. So, that's the review. believe it or not, I gotta go. Because Hogwarts. I gotta try it. So I'm gonna stream that. And I told them it was gonna be there at between 9 and 10, and it's 9:45. I want to be on time. I'm already getting Discord messages of people like, oh, you're late. I didn't say late. If you're watching this, it's already been 24 hours. I said around 9 or 10. In it. Anyway, they're okay. Wanted to make sure I did that. Another chain pizza tomorrow because something new came out. And I'm getting tired of it. Okay, stop eating this, bro. You know, salt bombs. But that's going to be the end of the video, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll try to do my best to get the new stuff out so I can try it. And then we'll get back to business when there's nothing new. But right now, it's crazy right now this month. We'll be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it to YouTube.